I want you all to listen to this end time prophetic dream that I had about the only archangel that the Bible tells us about. The dream started with me seeing an angel and Satan, and this angel who revealed himself as Michael. I saw Satan as a large dragon, and Michael and other angels were fighting with Satan. And then finally they defeated him. Then the angel Michael took me into heaven. I also saw God's throne room. So not only is it beautiful, it was also powerful, and it's as if power itself was flowing from it. And then I saw the archangel Michael again, and he went into the presence of God to speak to God. And then when Michael came out of the presence of God, his face was shining. So in heaven, when you go into the direct presence of God, you come out with a portion of the Lord's power or his glory on you. However, no one in heaven covers their face, like in the case of Moses. So Revelation 12:7-9 says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels were waging war with the dragon. The dragon and his angels waged war, and they did not prevail. And there was no longer a place found for them in heaven. The great dragon was thrown down, the serpent of old, who is called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth. His angels were thrown down with him." Daniel 10:13 tells us that Michael is one of the chief princes of God's heavenly host. "The prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I was left there with the kings of Persia." Shockingly to some, Michael is not identified as the commander of Yahweh's army, but he is the great prince who has charge of your people, Israel. Daniel 12:1. So in other words, Michael is a special guardian over Israel, much like the other divine princes that ruled over other nations. Daniel 10:13, Psalm 82, and Deuteronomy 32:8-9. So in other words, Michael is a prince and a watcher. The other watchers over the other nations rebelled against God, but Michael remained faithful to God. Deuteronomy 32:8-9 says, "When the Most High gave to the nations their inheritance, when he divided mankind, he fixed the borders of the peoples according to the numbers of the sons of God. But the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob his allotted inheritance." So you'll remember if you took my course on angels that sons of God is also a term used for angels, specifically chief angels or archangels. So Jude 9 also tells us about Michael, that when the archangel Michael was contending with the devil about the body of Moses, he did not presume to pronounce a blasphemous judgment, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." So if you want to learn more about what this means and why Michael said this, watch the video here, and I'll see you in the next one.